What's in my cup? Thursdays with the official Tallman on the Tony Culture Time app, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Download the Tony Culture Time app and watch or listen to What's in My Cup Thursdays on the Tony Culture Time app. Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Videoman Andrew. Make sure it says Saturday, February 3rd, you come on out to 69 Manor Road and check out the man called Andrew Videoman Rush Hour Brunch, 4 p.m. until you say when. He has the place called 69 Manor Road. You don't know where that is seen. Music by DJ Crush and St. Christopher. That's Videoman Andrew Rush Hour Brunch. Next week, Saturday, February 3rd. Seen? Yeah.
Hey, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know you have a busy producer, busy person, doing a lot of things. And I want to give thanks for taking the time out to come on the platform. See? Because, yes, you have your own platform. I've mentioned that too. See?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Anything for Tony Culture, man. We have some, man.
Give thanks, brother.
All right, yeah.
Playback, where ask some questions as if I don't even know it. You don't know. It's for the audience. See? So, to begin this evening, tell us, please, who is Kemar and where are you from?
Kemar Flavor McGregor, music producer from Kingston, Jamaica, from a place called Augustown.
Augustown.
Yeah, man. We're Sizzlers from Itana,
Dwayne
Stevenson. Yeah, man. And Cape Town is right next door in Tavern and stuff like that. Tiger there and Mona. So it's a musical community. I'm from a musical community, and Steely, that's where Steely is from too as well, So
okay,
great
yeah, because you're related to Steely, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they
Well,
said, yeah.
the similar talent kind of indicate that.
That's true, yeah. I was thinking about that last night for real. Yeah.
So how did you come to become a producer, Kemar?
Actually, as a kid, I used to always hear my mom and my dad playing this tape, with Barrington Levy and these people. She doesn't want me around. That's one of the first reggae song of
What's in my cup? Thursdays with the official town man on the Tony Culture Time app, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Download the Tony Culture Time app and watch or listen to What's in My Cup Thursdays on the Tony Culture Time app. Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Video Man Andrew. Make sure it says Saturday, February 3rd, you come on out to 69 Manor Road and check out the man called Andrew Video Man Rush Hour Brunch, 4 p.m. until you say when. He has the place called 69 Manor Road. You don't know where that is seen. Music by DJ Crush and St. Christopher. That's Video Man Andrew, Rush Hour Brunch. Next week, Saturday, February 3rd. Seen? Yeah.
Hey, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know you're a busy producer, busy person, doing a lot of things. And I want to give thanks for taking the time out to come on the platform. See? Because, yes, you have your own platform. I've mentioned that too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Anything for Tony Culture, man. Where you some, man?
Give thanks, brother.
Yeah, man.
Now, Playback, when you ask some questions as if I don't even know them thing about you, but you don't know, it's for the audience. See? So, to begin this evening, tell us, please, who is Kemar and where are you from?
Kemar Flavor McGregor, music producer from Kingston, Jamaica, from a place called Augustown.
Augustown.
Yeah, man. We're Sizzlers from Itana,
Dwayne
Stevenson. Yeah, man. You know. And, you know, Cape Town is right next door, us in Tavern and stuff like that, Tiger there in Mona. So it's a musical community. I'm from a musical community, you know, and Steely, that's where Steely is from too as well, you know. So
okay,
great
yeah,
Steely.
because you're related to Steely, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they
Well,
said. Yeah.
the similar talent kind of indicate that, you know.
That's true, yeah. I was thinking about that last night for real. Yeah. You know.
So how did you come to become a producer, Kemar?
You know, actually, as a kid, I used to always hear my mom and my dad playing this tape, you know, with Barrington Levy and these people. She doesn't want me around. That's one of the first like reggae song I've like heard, and
Yeah.
you know, and from there, just you know, I say, yo, you know, I really want to learn to play music because my mom loved playing music, and I said to you, my dad and Tiger them and Anthony Malvo and Capitan, you know, and Brigadier Jerry, all of them used to par and things. So,
Yeah.
you know, as a music man, so I'm always I come up with the tape and play them, you know.
Yeah.
And so it started out in my community in Augustown, a place called Go Villa, them call it Angola. You know, yes, man. yeah, in Augustown. So this guy named Steve Mendes, you know, they actually open up a skate land in the community, and then set up a sound system. And at the age of like people like 10, I used to go around and play with the man's sound and break him needle. I tried to learn how to play a record and stuff like that. And one day, I think I was like maybe I was 13. Him said, yo, me show you how to do it. And you know, one time him show me to put on the needle on the record. You understand me? You know, me start go there and wipe down the box them, and you know, you go in Jamaica like you have to start wipe down the box and wipe down the record and stuff as a little teenager you would do it.
Yeah.
You know? And
then some work.
Yeah, there's some work. And
some work.
Yeah, you have to do some work. And then my dad passed away at when I was like 13, and then I went to live with my aunt.
My condolences, brother.
Yeah, man, respect, man. And then I went to live with my aunt in Montego Bay. So then now, in Montego Bay, then I started to do music with play music with Lippo, who is now DJ Liquid, Master Wayne, who is now Whizzle. You know.
Oh, so that's where DJ Flavor came about.
Yeah, that's where DJ Flavor came about. Actually, is Liquid. the DJ Liquid is the one who gave me the name DJ Flavor because I always spin music. I can spin record real good. Like I
Yeah.
can mix. So DJ Liquid is the one who give me the name. Say yo DJ. He say yo DJ Flavor. That you have a flavor. So that's how I started out. Started out in Montego Bay where we're playing a little sound called In Excess, which Jason, his dad is the one who owned Pier One, who actually they're the one who started Reggae Sound Fest.
Yeah.
So we were a big part of the whole Reggae Sound Fest thing because we're playing the music and basically Mr. Russell is like a daddy, so Sound Fest are our place.
See.
So that's where it started out and so GT Taylor actually came to Montego Bay to play and never have a selector.
Uh-huh.
And them link me and say, yo, GT in town, but him do have a selector, them need a bad mixer. And I remember went and did the show for GT. And when I did the show for GT Taylor, boop, GT end up take me from P1 and carry me go to his club in White House.
Yeah.
That Club Classique. I don't know if you remember that club, GT Taylor Club.
Okay.
Called Club Classique in White House in Westmoreland. And they're doing it with GT Taylor, then went back to Kingston.
What year was this, Flavor? What year and how old were you then?
I was damn young because after high school that's it. So I think I was like 19.
Okay, high school done. Okay.
Yeah, high school, 19. I was like 19 and went back to Kingston and then was working at Richie B.
Yeah.
At RGR.
Oh.
Was spitting the music with Richie B at RGR, good at it, and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, I want to make music. And
so when you were at RGR is when the idea came to mind.
Yeah. When I was at RGR, I said, you know what, I want to make music because I actually used to go to like Dynamic Sound, Tough Gang, Sonic Sound, all of them to collect record for the radio,
Yeah, you have to make the rounds. When you're at Jamaica, you really make the rounds. And
you make the rounds. So you start to see all them press record and you say, wow, amazing. It's just when you see it, you were like, oh my God, this is how them actually make record and stamp it. And I was like, yo, I want to produce record. And then at RGR, then leave there and actually went to Germany and study engineering,
Yeah.
Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, Kimar. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, I'm talking with accomplished producer Kimar Flavor McGregor, and he's telling us a little bit about how he got his start. And at this point, he's a DJ on RJR and had the idea to start producing music, and that's where we're going. Continue, Flavor.
Yes, man. And then went then to Germany, study engineering in Germany, and then come back to Jamaica. Then 2002, I produced my first record. My first record was is with Turbulence.
Oh.
As I produce it and co-write it, which is Name and Number. That's my first record I produced.
Turbulence.
Yes, Name and Number, and it becomes a massive hit. Oh. That's the first record I produced.
First record was a massive hit.
Yeah, first one. First one, Turbulence, Name and Number. And I wish that song is a classic today. That's the first one is a massive hit. And from there, everything. From there, then the birth of Egyptian career,
That came next?
Yes, man. After sorry. Before after Turbulence, Name and Number, I did probably 4 or 5 albums with Turbulence.
Okay.
Then I do 2 albums with Sizzler, or probably a lot more than that. Luciana did album with Luciana, did album with Anthony B. And then from there to producing Egyptian, because then I said, you know what, I think I need an artist, for myself, because at the time Turbulence was with Fatis Burrell.
That's right.
Rest in peace, boss. Yes, man. Elderly, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Mr. Burrell.
When you say Stone, I totally forget about Fatis.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Mr. Burrell, man. So Mr. Fatis Burrell of Sizzler, Him have Sizzler and Lucian and them, and Mikey General and Turbulence is more like a opening act for them and stuff like that. So Turbulence is not really my artist. So
Yeah.
after producing all these artists album and stuff like that, I decided to I want to have an artist in my camp, who I can develop his career,
So
you know.
your ambition start out early, man, because you make the first production and then you start make album for Turbulence and you start to think, I need my own artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're probably
After making albums with Turbulent, album with Sizzler, album with Lucian, albums with Anthony B, and probably a lot more that probably I can't remember now. But it was all well established artists, that
how
have
did
done
how did it come
albums.
that all these established artists end up being produced by you? I mean, was it that your work was that good? You had connections or you came well recommended? What happened here? Because I know it's difficult for other people to get well established artists to work with, even them time.
But yeah. So one other thing about it, young and fresh from school learning engineering, and at the time computer wasn't the thing in Jamaica, so I was like one of the youth where we have computer record artists in a computer.
Oh, you did
So
hot with it, yeah.
hot with it, yeah. So every artist was like, yo, them can actually see them voice, because them used to just use them here.
Yeah.
Just use them here and listen and tape a run.
Them see the image.
24 track tape.
Yeah, them
Run.
see the image.
Yeah, so when them just up and see a computer pop out and them sing and them see the wave and see them voice, them say, yo. So we could actually make all 10, 20 songs a day.
Yeah.
Got computer we are using, we could edit, move voice around and fly chorus and verses and stuff like that. So,
And this was in Augustown now or in Montego Bay still?
No, man, this is in Augustown, man. This is
return to Augustown, saying.
Yeah, this is everything is that we're talking about is Augustown.
Yeah.
All Augustown and then after all of the Sizzler Lucian and all this album, then Egyptian. That's when Egyptian was introduced to me by this artist Prestige,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bring this like a countryman come say, yo, a bad artist, Yeah, countryman.
That's what it was called initially, Prestige?
No. Prestige, an artist named by the name of Prestige.
Oh.
From Portmore, who I was recording. He said to me, yo, there's a bad artist.
Oh, Egyptian.
Named Egyptian.
Okay.
Not Egyptian.
Yeah.
There's a bad artist named Egyptian.
Yeah.
And he want to meet him, and one day I was at the studio, me and sister them and a couple of us, and him come at the gate and say, yo, I mean him Egyptian, me can sing and whatever, and a Prestige, Prestige Careman and thing, and at the time him record the song Serious Time, because that song I think he recorded the song like 3 times. I think he recorded for Ricky General first, and I think if I'm correct, then he recorded for Spraga. But the song Serious Time was off key. It was off key and all of that. So then I actually bring him in the studio and reproduce that song. Dean Fraser, myself, and the drums and stuff like that. We reproduce it. And then his second single was Mama, Yeah. After Mama dropped, that's it. Wow. Everything else was history.
Well, on the flavor, 1 second. Queued up Serious Time, and this is your production here.
This is a lot of people will never know. Yeah, this is the one that actually reproduced, and it's from his album My Name Is Egyptian. If you notice, it sounds totally different, right? And I know disrespect to Tony Green. If you listen to the other version, you can tell that the saxophone always out of tune and stuff like that. So this is Dean Fraser actually playing the saxophone, and the other version it's Tony Green.
Yeah, Master Dean Fraser. Now, as a producer who is well tuned to key, Jano, you must have encountered some, pushback from some of the people, some people you work. Cause sometimes you tell an artist one thing and them now try to hear what you say. Them want to do what them want to
do. I've never got pushback from an artist.
No?
I've never get pushback from them, and I don't know, maybe because of how I produce and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because I always have idea of the song and how we're gonna do it and stuff like that. So it was more like a collective effort with both of myself and the artist them. So I've never had that as much as bad as they they are, you know. And this is why these records are so successful, because they were actually produced. You know, the artist them was very humble making these records. They were like real humble. Trust me. So
See,
never have a pushback from them when it comes to like I telling them, okay, you're off key, you're flat, you know, your breath, you know, you take your breath, the breath is off key, because sometimes artists will sing and they're like, but it's not on key. I was like, yo, breath, take the breath at the wrong spot, so
Right.
let's redo it and stuff like that. I've never had any issues with them saying, hey, no, you can't tell more for the no, I've never had that, you know, and by them just allowing me to produce them, it bear a lot of fruits, you know.
Okay.
So
All right. Well,
yeah.
Ewa, we're fortunate to have the young man join us. This is the gentleman who is supposed to interview, and I would like to introduce you and him. So, Talman, you can hear me, Talman?
Yeah, man. Can hear you, man.
All right. Come on, Flavor McGregor. This is Talman. Talman, come on, Flavor
Yeah,
McGregor.
bless up, King, bless up.
Yo, my general, Wagwan.
But there you know, there
Everything
what
go,
it,
man.
everything go on, everything.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, Tony. Me follow you so far, man. So me hear some of my question and we ask the big bad producer, man. So me I follow the program so far, man.
I want to hand over the baton to you, brethren. Take it down and run it. Rest up.
Yeah, man. So
I'm glad to see you. All right, you know, John. I'm glad to see you.
yeah, man. I'm ready for you, Tony. Me tag in, man.
Ah,
Yeah,
bless
man,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, so yo, so come on, me here say some of the things we I tell Tony, you know. I'm here, you know, how you see I get your start in the music from the song then when you grow up here in the house, your mother used to play on them thing there. And so on and so forth. So I never come here for waste time, you know, so me just jump right into it still. So tell me about some of the artists them where you are work with right now.
Who me I work with right now?
Yeah, man.
Ah boy. Let me see who me I work with. Can everybody me like, you know?
So you go.
Hold on,
So,
So you go.
Talman, have you not seen any of Flavor's video?
Yeah,
so,
man. This is some of the video there, man. But for those of the viewers and the watchers who never see them, we want them
yes,
to explain it
you
from
know,
the
so
store.
yeah,
I'm
I
not feeling
know.
the artist right now.
Every artist me like still, you understand me? But um Itana, Itana, Itana is like, you know, a very close friend of mine. I've been working with Itana since 2004.
Okay.
2004, 2005. I've been working with Itana, and we still work. We're still working together. We have a great relationship and stuff like that, you know.
Speaking of which, excuse me, I have to tell you this. You see that album that apparently you produced, the strong one. You produced the whole of the strong one.
No, some of the songs I'm on
Some
it,
of the
you know,
song.
but the songs and that lead, that the bad songs I'm on it are
That's
pretty much
when
my songs. Them.
I think
So
that's where,
so basically we are saying any of the song upon the album is a banger, and them one that you produce.
No man, all of them, all of the Billboard platinum. When you see me show you every when we show the world, every one of the songs them that make those albums successful are all my songs, without a doubt. Without those songs, those albums will never hit the Billboard chart. Those albums will never be successful.
No, you have the magic touch, man. You not show the
They,
people
they
them
will
want go
they
on, man.
will they will never be successful. So me I work with Itana. I like the artist named Tifa. I like her. So me I do some work with her. Me me love Maka. I want to work with Maka Diamond, Lady G. I want to work with Lady G. Um, Shaba. I want to work with Shaba. We are work on something. Super Cat. We are work on something. I want to work with Super Cat. So there's a few, but some of them ain't interested in them. Them are the past. You understand me? But so there's a few people that I really want to work with, and there's one other girl I really like to, but she kind of do something to that kind of throw me off. I shouldn't say she kind of imitate. Um, Itana. Itana, because we drop a new song with Itana tomorrow called Mirror. You know, 90s dancehall style, and she say go live today and kind of like just like Itana. So it kind of messes my head, but she bad artist.
and what Flavor, maybe that's a form of flattery, you know.
Eh?
Maybe that was a form of flattery on her on Shensia's part.
That not mean a dancer. Why you say that?
No, like some them say imitation is a form of flattery.
Well, Yeah, dance all, them people have all them when they do them things, them have all different kind of reason why them do it and stuff like that. But she a bad artist.
So
Yeah,
let me
me
ask
the
you a
record
question.
she any time of day. But I just think that the reason why Shense is not even bigger than what she is because who I work with her, the kind of does not really have a clue of how to produce her, and they probably need to just rewind back some of the tape and listen to her or she flow and dance all. I think Shensia could be the next could be the modern Patra, the modern lady saw. You understand what I mean? I say
Modern
she could,
lady, sir.
yeah man.
But nobody
Shen,
one that's still,
Shensia bad no man. Shensia bad man.
No, she
But
say a bad for true, but I don't. Me not feel like
no,
say, she even have a presence here long enough even for you compare to the other side.
oh no, listen man. Missy Diamond, me all this diamond to the rough man. You see that girl? Ewa, let me tell you something about the music business. You see, image and talent work, and she have all like she have the full package. As I said to you, it's just because she don't have the right producer them to produce her. You understand? Because guess what? Kings and Queen, a whole of kings and queen we're having on them to pass on. And Shensia, as I said to you, she could be the next Lady Song, even bigger than Lady Song, with all what happening now with social media, etc. It's just that they're trying to. I don't know if they can't. I don't know if the manager who's handling her career control of the creative rights for her, or the label who them signed with control her creative rights. But if that girl should like do 90s dancehall and just do reggae music, trust me, she would be big, big, big. Cause to me, it sounds like she's trying to like they're trying to make her compete with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and that America will never accept that or allow that to happen. But trust me, believe what me I said to you.
So I really
But
disagree with the part you say about her talent. She's a very talented artist, and I
mm-hmm,
mean even in the way where she's very lyrical and she's dynamic in the way where she does her presentation in her music. There's no doubt about that. But
mm-hmm.
when you say 90s dancehall music, do you think that not speaking about if she's capable of doing it though, but do you think that that's the lane where she are trying for going now, 90s dancehall, or you think she's trying to be more modern?
um, it, I don't know if it's a modern thing. It's just that I think it's just more. I just think it's the managers them and stuff like that. They because the thing about Jamaicans, right, is like we quick to jump ship, right, and we love foreign, we love everything foreign, so we kind of like step away from our culture. And what I think, because of the whole cable and the whole this there Jamaica right now is most of these people, they must see what happened in America. So they're more. I try to push her in that direction. As I said to you, this is my perspective to try to make she want to sound like a pop, like a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B, etc. That's
Mhm.
what I think they're trying to do, but it will never work because it never worked with Rihanna. Because I remember when Rihanna just started out. I remember that. I was right there. And Jay-Z, they make sure so them send her to Jamaica, they make sure so yo should go do reggae. Rihanna's first project was a straight reggae, one drop and dancehall album. And that's what make Rihanna what she is today. But what I'm trying to say to you, Shensia, who's born in Jamaica, haven't done that. And I'm telling you, trust me, if they actually bring her in the studio and make sure actually do dancehall and reggae, trust me, bro. I've listened to her freestyle, and I'm not talking about the hip hop stuff. I've listened to her freestyle, reggae, dancehall, and trust me, I can tell you, man. She dope. Believe me, she dope. But a lot of people don't really see that side of her. But I see the diamond
You
in the
know,
rock.
Flavor, me personally would have loved to see you prove that point there. Not that I doubt it, because
Mm.
me have faith in what you're doing,
She, she, yo, she
Make it
bad
happen,
man.
brother. Make it
She
happen.
bad. She have a
So when you
freestyle. She have a freestyle. What she do? Where she big up Ninja Man and the whole of them. I've never heard another female artist flow like that. I shall big up all of the done them. Big up Ninja Man. Big up Beanie Man and the lyrics is a flow. And all right, me I tell you something. Itana is a singer, right? And Itana new song named Mirror. I'm sorry, I never get to send it to you. And if you hear Itana DJ dancer and Itana is a singer. Can you imagine Cynthia who's more a dancer of artist than Itana? And Itana DJ wicked pan the 90s with him. A DJ and she's a singer. So can you imagine a Shensia?
When
get
that
me?
tune that drop? When that Eternal tune that drop? Like, I
It
think,
a drop 12 a.m. It a drop.
Brethren, you should have sent a time from
No, I
earlier.
don't me I say a two, but yeah, I don't know how it slip me for send it. But me I say to you say, Shensia, she bad.
The
She bad.
reason why some people would, I mean, like I said, disagree. No, the reason why some people would challenge the statement we just make is because you make a statement like you say, you hear our freestyle on a different level. You had an opportunity to see her in a platform where a lot of people never see her in her. So we only can use what we've seen on mainstream to kind of come to this opinion and form with judgment. So there's a lot of people who are going to challenge that, myself included. I'm not saying it's not possible, but me would I need to see it and really get to hear them lyrics, their flow, and really, because there's a whole heap of other artists, Jamaican, American artists, and just Jamaican artists, when you like, for example, Tina, where me personally hear flow and them but them not get the recognition that I'm supposed to get.
Oh, Tina. I think Tina, she's in Europe now, right? That girl, right?
Should I do a tour? What's celebrity?
Oh. You're talking about it. Well, Shensia about all of them people that we are talking about.
That's debatable. Again, that's only because I haven't seen what you have seen. So we can't come to the same conclusion you have come to. I never said that.
You see, as I said to you, they're trying to make us. They're trying to. I don't know if they control our creative rights, but they're trying to. And this is why maybe she did that thing today with Itana song, because she was doing a mirror, looking at a mirror and say, yo, she need to find herself. So maybe that's what she's trying to do, to say, yo, maybe a dancehall me for doing or whatever, real dancehall. But she's talented, and that is my perspective. And she bad. She could be the next lady star and beyond that. And there's no joke about it. She just want to find the right producer who can sit down with her and vibe. It's like how Dave Kelly used to sit down with the Bounty Killer them and all of them and drop off 6-8 song and the 8 song bad. And the artist them thing well composed. Shensia just need guidance. You get me? I say, but she's a bad artist. But not lie.
No doubt. Before we jump, you want to say something, Tony?
Only if you just continue on the same point before you break away from it. Flavor mentioned a lot of other artists, and I didn't hear mention one of my artists them where me have high respect for, and I would like to see if he does, which I hope he does. I am talking about none other than Penthouse female artist. Who that is, Kimar?
Who you talking about?
Sugar. Yeah.
What about her?
She has potential similar to how you described Shensia as a singer and DJ, and she has some
No. There's all right. Let me tell you something. You see, Itana.
Yeah.
Itana could be a Tracy Chapman, Erica Badu, whatever. It's just that her career was mismanaged by VP Records. Bad artist. Shensia could be the next Patra later star without a doubt. Sugar could be, I would say, probably the next Lauren Hill, blah blah blah. Sugar, bad artist. I can tell her that. She lyrically bad. She deep. She everything. To me, she's like a Erica Badu in a reggae. I can't tell her that. Bad artist. You understand me? The next one too, where me kind of like, but what's your name? I think his name is Akaya.
I care.
I care.
Yeah.
But like that about she signed to Demon and VP them, so that not gonna ever work. And
Leela.
yeah.
Okay.
Leela.
Yeah.
Leela bad artist, but I know my cup of tea. You get me I say? Yeah, I know my cup of tea, but she good, but me I tell you, she good. Coffee a good artist, but I just know my cup of tea. And the reason being that as a producer, I have to feel artists work there. No matter how big you want big. If me no feel you, I just feel you. And that's my thing that, you know.
So do you limit the type of artists where you work with? Me, you're saying I like some artists, but not in that sense. For example, regardless of you liking an artist or not, if an artist have the potential, but as you say in reference to Shensia, you feel like the management team are push them in the wrong direction, would you not work with that artist based on the fact saying I like them?
Repeat what you say. Repeat the question.
So if you have an artist, right? But
Mm.
it's not an artist where you flow with, where you catch the vibe, but you know, say this artist have a lot of potential, but their management team or whosoever's producing them is guiding them in the wrong direction. Would you still work with that artist?
Just like I'm say what Shane say, I work with her any minute, any hour, and she have her management, them I put her in the wrong direction, because she bad. I would work with her any minute, any second, any hour.
And
Yeah.
I think in support of the answer that Kamar gave, Talman,
Mhm.
I think today I saw he had done a video in reference to a previous artist in work with him saying that like, you know what I'm talking about. What name again? Cargo.
Cargo.
Him saying we work with Cargo again, even though Cargo is blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So let me get your opinion on something. So like how you say Shensi have the potential to be comparable to someone to the likes of Lady Saw. What's your opinion on Spice saying that, declaring that she's the new queen of dancehall? No, but I hold back the answer. I know. So
No. Me, I think about it because, like, for me personally, I don't know how she end up with it, right? But just to be honest, you know, because it's a bunch of junkie give it to her, so you have to understand that. So a set of people who don't know nothing about music, you know, remember that. Remember, as I said to you, I grew up in Montego Bay, and I grew up around Mr. Russell and Johnny goes on them who used to control Reggae Soundfest. And the production of Reggae Soundfest at that time, you know, well put together. And when these people honor artists, you know, artists deserve it and stuff like that. So the people who are on Soundfest right now is a bunch of idiots. You understand me? It's just some people who just have money and wash it and whatever, and just them just work off a hype. You understand what I say? But as I say, with Spice, she's talented. She's talented, but is it the people crown her or Reggae Soundfest crown her? And you know, to me, it's Reggae Soundfest crown her. You know, cause you them people stay. If other artists are run the place of the year and them can't get the artists, them must dangle a carrot in front of them and say, "Yo, me go crown you." You get me? I say. So that is the thing about it. Like how the people crown ladies are. I don't think the people crown Spice. I think it's just those people who bought Soundfest crown her.
So, based off
You
your
know?
experience in your time as a producer, do you feel like overall she meets the requirements to wear that crown?
I have to think about that. Coming around for me talk as it is. And
You want to circle back to that one then?
no, I'm not circle back. Listen, as I said to you, I don't Reggae Soundfest give her the crown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as a producer, like I like to work with female artists more than the male artists them. And one thing I can tell you about her, like I love her work ethic. She worked very hard, right? And I would say that because of her work ethic, I know she, you know, she's a fighter like myself. You understand what I mean? I say she never met nobody take away her fight back. And I would say because of those things and our work ethic, I don't see any other female artists that have that fire in them. Move all of the negative energy and all of that. Our work ethic is above all, right? And them say by the sweat of everybody shall eat bread. So I will not take that away from her. So as I said to you, the people may not corner everyone, but Soundfest did it, and she should continue wait until somebody else can prove themselves. Right? You know, that is my perspective.
I think that's a sufficient response to the topic. Before we move on to the next questions, though, want your opinion on something else from a long-time producer standpoint. This is actually something where like 5 people who I watch text me and say if you ask your opinion upon, so I go and ask it because then keep on and put exclamation point on it like they don't want to get away from it. So how do you feel, or how did it make you feel the other day when you hear Byron Messiah come out and say Taliban's was the best song dancehall since 2005?
You ever hear them say liberty come to a carelessness.
I've heard the phrase.
Okay, you hear that phrase. So, because the state of what dancehall is in, right? I know dancehall have been mismanaged by producers, artists, and the gatekeepers and stuff like that. You know, artists from Senkit who don't even know how reggae and dancehall exist can chat rubbish. Because if you ask him how dancehall exists or whatever, he can't tell you. He can't tell you what
If you ask about foundation dancer,
they're talking about foundation dancehall, and don't even know what is that. A Senkit him come from. Wow, that is which are probably like over 35,000 people. But anyway, but the last massive hit song we that in dancehall and reggae is Egyptian Old You. That artist I don't even know his name. What I can tell you, that song is playing, and what him say is what is the biggest song since when?
biggest dancehall song since 2005.
Him stupid. Him a idiot. Him manager idiot. Everybody around him should say you should not make that statement. Egyptian Old You is a certified gold in the United States of America, which means it sold over 1 point something million copy. Last time I checked his record sold what gold in Canada or something like that, which is 25,000 units. So how is his song the biggest song since 2005? The reason why these people can speak like this is because the label who represent reggae artists do not honor these people and make sure that these people numbers are in the public domain name, right? You understand me? Like for instance, if someone should Google Egyptian, they will see that this artist sell gold in America, 1 point something million record, just like Drake, just like Michael Jackson. Not like one little youth from St. Kitts will sell 25,000 copy in Canada and say your record are the biggest record since 2005. And the music industry, especially people in Jamaica, they're so uneducated about the business that they will believe him. You know, they will believe him and say, "What?" But because even Charlie Black's record did way better than his record. You understand me? Party Animal did way better, right? And Party Animal plays on a lot more playlists on American radio station than his song, right? I'm here in South Florida, and he's not playing a 99 Jam. You understand me? And I still hear all you play than Charlie Black. So that statement is just rubbish. But again, because of how we deal with reggae, and reggae artists are dub plate artists them, and they don't care about them achievement and stuff like that. They don't care about that. What them care about a dub plate. Then another artist from another country will able to take carelessness, take liberty. Because that is nonsense. And
Well,
anybody who gonna support that, them stupid, and them they just it's rubbish. Rubbish.
I have no disagreement with you, and remember, that's my genre of music, While me all of them we in the same age group, but when me
Yeah.
see the post come out and me go double check for verify if sitting really goes off a true, and me hear that it was outrageous for that statement they even really, and like yourself, for in management team, if he producer them, allow him to really go on live media. I make such a careless for true go on. I have no dispute with anything you say. Everything you say a while ago. Don't get me wrong, the song bad. The song is bad.
Because the Jamaican industry is uneducated. That's why people like them can talk. Remember, if you ask a Jamaican artist, most Jamaican people what is the artist's last name or when, them don't know. Because them not really into it like that. So a little careless you can say what you want to say, and trust me, a lot of people even I say, yo, not no go so, but them still don't know, can't tell you which artist record do better than Fame. Even Mavado, I'm so special, get far more play in the US. Even Serrani, no game. You get what I say? So I don't know how them come up with that stupid argument. I don't know. Well, guess what? I don't even touch a homie record. cheerleader. I don't want to even touch on that.
I think
So
that he wanted to gain prominence, and he's getting it because we are talking about him. And honestly, I never know about him until this.
well, here you are. As I said to you, I listened to that record. I've been hearing that record playing now for over a year. Probably over a year now. I've been hearing that record play here in South Florida, maybe like on a few other little local stations them and stuff like that. But it is not a massive hit like Sirani. I would use So the biggest one, the biggest hit since Sean Paul. Because remember, Sean Paul is who burned down the whole chart. The biggest hit since Sean Paul's career is Egyptian Hold You. Period. After that, Omi. Then you have Party Animal them, which is the same league. Then you have Mavadam's a special surrounding no game. And then He Fall Right, baby, and all of those songs. Without apology.
Well,
Seriously.
even in today's day and time in a 2003, Hold You is still even a big hit today, because when the song that come on, it still mash up the place like
no, it's not even so when it come on. It's on every playlist. If you go to the casino, you hear it. If you go into the elevator, you hear it. His record, you don't hear it in the elevator. You don't hear it in the casino.
I would definitely classify that as a foundation record.
Come on,
yeah.
Come on, for clarity, at least for me. Did you have anything to do with that production, Hold Me?
As I said to you, the artist is my artist. Him signed to me.
Same.
Everything we him do from 2005 to 2011, all fall under Cameron McGregor. So check when that song released.
I'll tell you something. When I did some research on you and Egyptian words, I saw them list you as FLAVOUR, and I'm like, that had to be intentional because everybody know you spell your flavor.
No. But not only that, if you go, a matter of fact, I just said to you, when he came to me, he was Egyptian. And when his album when I produced his whole entire album, and his album was going to release on VP record, we were like, no, there's no way his record can release as a Egyptian. And his album cover, they designed him like a Egyptian, some pyramid stuff. I was like, you crazy? If you guys put this out, he's gonna get sued. Egyptian, that is trademark and pattern. Nobody can use that. And that's how the E remove, and you get what?
Egyptian. That's how the G come in.
Well,
let me ask that question.
Go through.
How many artists or artists, as them saying in Jamaica, have you personally produced that have songs that made it on the Billboard and remained on there for some sufficient amount of time?
How many artists?
Or how many artists and what? Give me 3 songs we can name off the top of your head.
In reggae or out of reggae?
In reggae.
That go on the Billboard, what kind of the reggae Billboard? Jesus Christ.
Where the Billboard and where the platinum there?
Yeah, I'm that man. Holy time. Listen.
That's why I said the one them that remain on there for some shit. I thought the hit them where they're on the Billboard for 5, 6, 7 weeks.
Okay, like Queen Ifrica, that was there for a long while, which is Montego Bay, Daddy Don't Touch Me There. I was there for a long while. Barry Salmon, Moment in Times, that was there for a long while. Morgan Heritage, Mission in Progress, Nothing to Smile About. That one was there for a long while. All Egyptian albums, them was there for a long while.
So you produce all of Egyptian albums?
Basically, I involve it, like I said to you, everything that had to do with Egyptian career from 2005 to 2011, everything go under my label and everything from then. So if you check when all those albums release, then you will see that it's pretty much his entire career, is Kemar McGregor. his whole entire career, basically. You know, it's just the label was just being very dishonest. But and don't credit me. As I said, if you go to Wikipedia right now, and you look at Egyptian Wikipedia, you don't see my name mentioned nowhere there as a not even a producer. I think they credit John FX. They credit John FX, someone who I bring in the studio to help work on the record. So if someone should look up Egyptian to see who produced him, is John FX and the CEO for VP Records, Christian. They're the one who take all the credits, for all my works.
Well,
So,
you know, say I said that go sometime, you shouldn't be surprised about that. Remember, say that's the world we live in, I saw that go.
well, them for fix that because my kids them now come fix that.
You know what? I'd like to ask Favor in that regards is what could you say to any upcoming producer who would you'd like to see them avoid that kind of fall that happened with you and Egyptian, for example? Because
What I would say to like every upcoming producer, the key to be a successful producer is to be honest to the artist. It doesn't matter how bad they want to be with you. You just have to always just stay honest with them, and always do the right thing. Because music is life, and anything you do bad in a music, it's going to come to light. So for upcoming producer, don't try to feel like you can get over on the artist. Never, because trust me, you can't hide. Just be honest. And once you be honest and study the business, so you can also actually guide the artist then, because a lot of them artists when we hear me probably like cuss and slam. A lot of them uneducated about the business. Them not know. Them don't know. Jamaican just love use them mouth, Amanda's quick to say, yo, Kemar McGregor a thief. Because guess what? Him uneducated about the business, so the way for him feel like say, yo, you're important, and for just say, yo, Kemar McGregor a thief, because he don't know the business. So
you know something, Talman, in to kind of prove what Flavor said. There's an artist by the name of Flow Tunes I introduced to Flavor as a producer, and from the beginning I've heard him teaching Flow Tunes and making sure that certain things that he should do as an artist, he does. So
no, yeah, you because you have to develop an artist for you to have a good relationship with the artist. So while you produce him, you have to also educate him. You have to train him. That's why the producer. You're not just a producer because you can just dash some money. Then you're just an executive producer. But a real producer guide the artist. So make sure that you register your music. Make sure that you sign split sheet, and you educate the artist and tell the artist why is it important to sign a split sheet. Why is it important to sign an agreement? Because in Jamaica, when you all right, in Jamaica, 99.9% of artists on me record don't sign a contract, not even the great barrister man. None of them have signed a contract, because what they were taught, or what they learned from artists before they feed them time, don't sign a contract, because everybody will make any person who approach you with a contract a thief, right? But the reason why they create that narrative in the industry is because those people who tell them that know that if the artists them don't sign, then the artists them don't have them day in court, because you can't sue a man and you don't have a contract with him, because the judge will say you have an agreement. You don't have none.
Which is right.
So 99% of reggae artists cannot bring a legal action against a producer or a record label, because they don't have a contract. They don't. And what evidence or what proof you have that is your voice? Okay, anyone can go in the studio and record a song. That doesn't mean it's your song. The producer can say, hey, it's a work for hire. I did agreement with you. I did agreement with you verbally. I pay you. What do you think is going to happen? it's going to be a fight because you as an artist, you have no contract to show that, yo, I'm going to write the song, we signed to it. And this is why 90% of reggae music are in dispute before my time and even now. A lot of them artists, Freddie McGregor, them, Marcel Griffiths, them, you know, a lot of the big artists, them, you know, they're not getting royalty because the business was not structured for them to get their royalties and stuff like that. And a lot of them don't even know the different royalties that they're entitled to. So reggae is a mess. It's a big mess. You know?
Well, me definitely get that. I understand that as well. So I'm gonna assume then, based off of that statement, that any of the artists that you produce, you have a contract with all of them.
Yeah. Well, that's why for the past 18 years, them label me as a thief because every artist that me work with, 99% of them, me pay them, and not only that me pay them, me sign an agreement with them. Who no want to sign a contract, me give them a check. That is my receipt, that is my contract. You understand me? Because for the reggae tough, you have to know if you navigate through reggae. Because no matter what you tell some of them, say, yo, this is going to help you. If the song be a hit tomorrow, you know that you're entitled for 50%. Then no care. Yo, just give me my thing, I'm gone. As a sub them behave. No matter how big them is, that's what, yo, just give me a thing, I'm gone. You understand me? So a lot of them, I don't have contract with, but what I have is receipt to show that I pay them because they will never sign an agreement. They will not, because they don't think about their future. They don't even think about their kids. So they don't think about that themselves.
How do they come to the conclusion that you're a thief? Is that disputes over what they think that they're supposed to get paid based off of what you actually pay them?
No, it's just how I do business. And in Jamaica, when you do things the right way, it's the wrong way. Sorry to say that, but when I do business the right way, is the wrong way. Because remember, me left out of school fresh and I come to reggae music, And when me I sit down with them and I tell them, say, yo, we're supposed to sign split sheet. The producer them before my time, now I tell them that. When me I tell them, say, yo, we need to register, the man say, yo, you know the business too much, you're a thief. You get to me? So every time I open my mouth and I try to tell them, say, yo, we need to do this, the man say, yo, you're a thief. You understand me? And even when I produce like major artists like Music Soul Child and Shani Yukana, other pop artists, and I make money from that, they will look on it and feel like, say, yo, me I make money from them record, and my success, because of my success, I'm gonna say, yo, you're a thief. You understand me? I'm say to them, say, no, me not make the money from phone record, because you wanna do. Number one, wanna killing a record. And here one of the reasons why. I say, yo, me do a hit song with you, and instead of you out there and you're promoting the record, here what you do, you sit down every day and you do dub plate. And let me tell you something what dub plate does. Dub plate kill your song, because then no DJ is gonna want to play the 45. Every DJ gonna want to play the dub plate. So you're a very selfish person. You're just thinking about yourself. You're not ever thinking about your career. I was like, yo, bro, if you guys stop doing dub plate or just do it for like DJs and stuff like that, because DJ love that. Do it for DJ, but promote the record so soundman selectors can do what they used to do back in the days, line up and go buy Shabba them song and buy Super Cat them song. It's the same with these DJs. If you line up with them Serato and go up on Spotify and the Amazon and whatever, go buy the record, but guess what? I want to kill that because I'm selfish and I dub plate. All I want to think about is dub plate. Most of our record is back in the days. Who you think buy them? Uno. I want to put Shabba them on the billboard. I want to put Super Cat them and Beanie them. Uno DJ and sound man. I want to line up dub plate, kill dancehall and reggae.
So just to clarify, what you're saying is that you are making an attempt to teach these artists, whether it be the new artists or the old artists, the proper and correct way to deal with a business where it relates to the music industry. But because they're uneducated and are used to a certain way, they refuse to accept what you are trying to show them, which is the right way, and then sum it up, say a thief.
Say me a thief, and And like them label VP Records. Like VP Records would come to me and say, "Hey, Kemar, we need a song with Barry Salmon." I was like, "Yo, if you want my Barry Salmon song, I'm just gonna license that song to you for like 5 years or 10 years. Or even if I give it to you for 100 years, you can't own it. After the 100 years, the right revert back to my kids, them or my generation to come.
Whenever the license expires.
Whenever the license expire, automatically the rights revert back. So because of how I do business now, then VP Records will tell the artist and say, yo, Kemar, difficult. Kemar, stop on a career. You understand what I mean? So even though what I'm doing, I'm trying to protect my rights. And then now I'm saying to VP, I'm going to give you the record for Berries or for Richie Spice or Queen Africa or you name them. But you only can get the record based on the agreement that you have with them. Because I'm thinking that these artists and these managers have it together that those records have an expired date. So those rights will revert back. So I'm saying it's fair for me to make sure that my agreement in line with those artists' contract. But I was shocked. These artists sign away their rights for the life of the copyright. Then I'm in a jam. I was like, yo, I'm not doing that. So you have to return back my rights. And because of that, VP create that narrative. Yo, he's difficult. He doesn't want to give the song. He's trying to stop you guys' career. So all of that factor into it.
So when you say that, no, let me ask you a question. So it's my understanding that there's some legal issues between you and certain record labels. Is it in relation to what you were just saying, or is that even something you can comment on and provide clarity, or is that compartmentalized information?
I talk about it every day online. I'm not a secret, man. Everything where you may talk about it's also a part of what in the court right now, because I'm not fighting VP Records for money. I'm fighting VP Records, and I'm for my integrity, bro, because that goes a far away. If them have to pay my money, them have to pay my money. What I'm fighting for is my integrity. Me defending my rights in VP against VP Records, not only going to help me, but it's also going to help a lot of those artists over the years who are tarnished my reputation. And one of the things that also hit a lot of them already, they seen me having those billboard plaques and they don't have any of them, which they don't even know that they're entitled to have them as well. They don't know that every single one of those plaques, every artist should have them. Egyptian should have all 3 of those plaques on his wall, because he's an artist. He's the artist. He contribute to it. He should get a plaque. If a writer or a composer is on the album, they're also entitled for a plaque. But the business is so
uneducated.
Yeah, they don't know that, yo, a lot of people are like, oh, what is that? That is nothing, bro. That is your accomplishment, and this can bring you a far way, bro, to where you can say, okay, what have you done as a producer? I said, I produced many hit songs, Billboard hit songs, I've composed, because everyone is entitled for that. Everyone that contributes to the record, players of instrument, writer, composer, etc., they all should get a plaque from it. But again, reggae is not structured. Everyone is just all about the dub plate and the quick eater food mentality. You understand me? So,
well, it seems to me, Kemar, that you're very vocal about defending the I'll call them fallacious claims that have been made against you, and it seems that you're very passionate about the fact that a lot of these artists are just simply uneducated on what they're entitled to and what the proper procedure is when entering or engaging into these contracts. So maybe some time if we come back up on the program, yeah, and we should have a session where we specifically address those things, because when you say the artists are uneducated, I have to then assume, say, even myself, I think we're all uneducated, those of us who are not in the music industry directly, with exactly how that process works. So that also leaves us to believe the same false pretenses where, as you say, VP Records and the other big label them ourselves. Because if we don't know the proper procedure, the proper structure, we'll only have a choice for go with what am I sure with. So if there is a
True.
different way, maybe we should know.
And with that said, Andrew, come on, can you elaborate a little bit more on where you say that you license the music, but the managers and other people who deal with the artists apparently give away the artist's rights. So now, can you, because I've seen where you said in one video that you had litigation with VP, and in the end of that litigation case, you said the artists they must go check VP for them royalty because you deal with your situation. So in terms of the separate business, you as a producer and them as artists and such, can you talk a bit about some of the parts that them need to go check out, or what is it an artist is feeling with in that regard?
So as I said to you, the slave master drive fear. You see, our culture is unique, and what we do, we put color above our race, and to us, anything black no good. You know, even growing up, you know, in some family, them have boy and one brown boy, and the two black skin boy them treat bad, even though same mother and same father. And to say this, a lot of reggae artists, how they see these people, I don't know if it's fear, or they feel like if they should stand up and fight for their rights, it means that their career is going to over. And this is why I cut my locks, because I have locks. I realize that most of these Rasta artists are them weak and them fake. And when I was in the court, I sent out information to pretty much all the artists that I produce, and I said to them, yo, I'm in the court. VP Records are trying to steal on the rights. Together we stand, divided we fall. Yo, let's stand and fight them for our rights. Just to fight them for our rights. We need to have our rights. And none of the artists them stand up to me. Stand up with me in the court. None of them, they don't even respond. And I could have just said, hey, I don't care about them. I'm just gonna do my thing and move on. And when VP Records, I'm talking about from Barry Salmon to Maxi Priest to Wayne Wonder to Master Griffiths to Freddie McGregor to Elephant Man, Egyptian, Queen Africa, Tony Rebel, oh my God, everybody. Come produce everybody. And when I see VP Records was in the court trying to use a court system to steal all these artists' rights who VP tour with, laugh with, I stand up in the court and I fight for them even though they were fighting against me. And I said to the judge, no, these records are produced by me and co-created by myself and the artist them. And these records, the artist them is entitled for their copyright to the lyrics and their publishing. And I will not sign any agreement with VP Records to say that I control 100% of these rights. And the reason why VP Records was trying to do that in the court, because under Jamaica copyright law, it says the producer have the first rights to the record. So if an artist don't sign anything with a producer in Jamaica, the law is still there. Even the high court in Jamaica ruled that the producer have the rights. The only way an artist can challenge that unless you have a contract with the producer. So VP Records was trying to implement or to bring that Jamaica law into a federal court in America, which it could have stick. But I stand my ground and I said to the judge, the law may say that in Jamaica, but I'm the producer and I'm saying that I don't control 100% of those creative rights. It was done by myself and the artist. And the judge took my side with that, took my side. And the judge said, I'm going to allow you to do that because if you're saying that and you're the producer, the court is going to adopt that principle. And the court did. and ensure that all these artists' rights was reserved, even though they don't care. They don't care, which is bizarre, crazy.
I mean, I'm not surprised by it. If me tell you I'm surprised, you know, I'd be lying because I definitely see some of the things that go on in the industry, and we see a lot of the you know, the cover up on the, me just call it strong arm, a lot of the strong arming that goes on. I definitely think that this is an interesting topic, and you know, you have a lot of insight for talk about on it. We definitely have exceeded our time by portion. So, Tony, I go coordinate with you. But definitely think it would be pertinent to, you know, bring you back up for your part 2 flavor if you're up for it, so we can touch more on these topics.
Yes, man, because there's a lot that we don't talk about, especially with with the artists them, because even though I I beat them and I like have to punch back, as like for 18 years I've been taking the I road, and with social media you cannot do that anymore. There's no such thing as take the I road. I don't believe in other something there. Because once people come online and start to beat you, it create that narrative where everybody does say, yo, yeah, this or yeah, that. And the only way for stand up boy you have a punch, but that's why me come and punch Barry and everybody, but punch them. Bad, bad. Yeah. So it go.
I said to myself, say, if Kamar, but then you know what something, Kamar, based on your track record, there's absolutely no way that me as an artist who worked with you before, and here you punch me them way there and say, I want a hit. I got say, well, I not work with flavor, because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
Which is right.
Well, but you have to understand, I know the time we have to wrap up now, but you have to understand that reggae artists are suicidal when it comes to them career. Them shoot themselves at the foot and then them shoot themselves at the head. As I said to you, they don't care about career. What they care about is dub plates. So when me a fight for, when me stand for, them not interested in that. All them I think about is how much sound man I go link them tomorrow. You get me I say? So when me a come with, no, the boy a thief. When me a introduce to them, yo, we don't want to hear that. And then what they do, they create this narrative about producers, even like Sir Cox to them and other producers. I don't listen. A lot of producers do reggae artists bad, but the reggae artists them allow themselves for producer to treat them like that. Because if me I beg them to come for just upset them rights and them say no, they never saw the producer them take that and say yo wanna go. You get me? I say so. A lot of them allow themselves to be used, and a lot of them allow producer to take advantage of them. A lot of them. So for me, I would say that the artists them, most of it, the problem that we have in industry is caused by them because they don't want to learn and even know. I've done several videos saying to artists, it is not too late. King Jammins is still alive. And I said it before Bobby Digital passed away, may his soul rest in peace. At the time I was like, Bobby Digital is still alive. Computer Paul is still alive. John Law have an estate. All of these people have an estate or them have family member who control their rights. These artists need to go to them and say, hey, I've recorded X amount of songs with your dad or with your uncle, whatever. We need to put some documents in place so that royalties can not just flow to your dad, can also flow to my family as well. Or these royalties are being held all over the world. I'm not benefiting, you're not benefiting. Let us sign documents to protect my rights and your rights, and they will never do it. They don't care. It can be fixed.
The money is just sitting in limbo some places, right?
Yes, and what they do with those money after a period of year, the government, like in France, France give Jamaica almost $1 billion, which was stolen by the government. That's the next one, because I was a part of that whole thing, and I know. So the government them stole it and keep one award. They keep a show down there, award show up to know me not get my award and nobody them get almost close to $1 billion. But most of the money that have been in these escrow accounts around the world for reggae, after a period of time, the government take our money, and give it to charity organization around the world, and Jamaica not up on the list. So we're so stupid that our royalties are in these extra account, and the government or these performance right organization around the world after a certain period of time, they must forget way. They have to.
They don't even feed the industry as it is the current day.
No. Mm-mm.
That's
Billions and billions of dollars. Just give away.
that's interesting. I can't, or I won't, I should say, comment on that only because I don't really comment on things I'm not knowledgeable about. So I'm gonna have to do some research on that, and before I can engage in conversation about it. Cause I'm gonna really talk about things where I don't have a little bit of insight on.
Right. So what you should do if you want to get some insight about that, if you can write to ASCAP, write to PRS, write to BMI, SOCAN in Canada, all these performance right organization are PROs, and you can ask them a question. Which genres are the most, I said, are unorganized, are in dispute? And they're going to tell you reggae music are in dispute. Most of the money are held up and they don't know how to pay it. They don't know who's a writer, who's a composer. They don't know who to pay to. Trust me. So you can do a research. You can do a research on that. And not only that, ask anyone. Just ask a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys interview a lot of foundation artists, and you should ask them. Are you getting any royalties from a record that you record for Studio One or Bobby Digital? And they're like over 20 different royalties the artist can get from one song. And they will probably say, yo, we get royalty from BMI. But they don't even know that, hey, there's Music Report, there's so many different organizations that collects money. They don't even know that, hey, do you know that when you stream a record, before the distribution get paid, Spotify have to take out the mechanicals and the right to share and send it to the performance society. And this is why it's important for you to sign a split sheet with a producer, because then when that mechanicals or that royalty sent to the performance society, they know Kemar if we get 0.2 cent, you're supposed to get 0.2 cent, and those 0.2 cents adds up into thousands and thousands of dollars. So you see, this is why it's important to sign split sheet, because Apple Music not gonna know how to pay it out. So therefore, Apple keep it in the escrow and then give it away.
Amount of time pass. Well, I mean, that makes logical sense. I mean, I can't.
I break it down for you to understand, because if the performance society share what is Barry share or Queen Africa or Itana share, what do you think they're gonna do?